Hello YouTube! More is more, right? At least Gigabyte thought so and updated their 17-inch gaming flagship with Intel's most badass mobile CPU, the i9-12900HX. If the additional performance cores translate into a better gaming experience, we will tell you in our review. Our review unit comes with the before mentioned i9, a 130W RTX 3070 Ti, 32GB of DDR5-4800 RAM, a 1TB SSD and a blazingly fast Full HD 360Hz display. For a notebook that is primarily made for gaming, the Aorus looks relatively clean with minimal gamer tidbits. The chassis is made from plastic entirely, but feels very well made and very solid, and surprisingly dense for a non-metal laptop. It is also quite heavy even for a 17-inch gamer. But given the visible copper heatsinks, it seems like most of that weight comes from keeping the i9 firmly in check. Another nice touch are the very narrow bezels all around the display. There is not even a significant chin, and Gigabyte adjusted the chassis dimensions accordingly. The port situation for the Aorus is alright, with nothing to complain but also nothing to write home about. While the inclusion of Thunderbolt 4 and a total of 3 display connections and a 2.5GB Ethernet port is really nice, another USB-A or an additional USB-C would have been great to see. Wireless communication for the big gamer can keep up as well, and with very high transfer rates, losing your next multiplayer match will not be the fault of your network connection. The RGB keyboard and large trackpad are very usable for both gaming and everyday use. The keyboard layout is very clean overall, and the typing experience is satisfying even though key travel is less than expected for such a thick machine. The 17-inch display in the Aorus 17X sacrifices brightness for insane refresh rates and response times. While average brightness numbers below 300 nits might even get you in trouble in a bright office, 360Hz and response times below 6 milliseconds will definitely give you the competitive edge in fast-paced shooters. Despite the low brightness, the panel provides adequate contrast numbers and solid IPS viewing angles. Color gamut coverage is very good for a gaming display as well. Should you be interested in our detailed display analysis, please follow the link in the description below. Alright guys, let's talk performance. With the i9-12900HX being basically a shrunk down desktop CPU with 8 performance cores with hyperthreading and 8 efficiency cores, the Aorus should be ready for almost anything you throw at it. You can adjust the performance settings in the Gigabyte control center or let the AI setting take care of everything for you. This worked surprisingly well during our testing, and the laptop switched to different settings automatically depending on the kind of application we have been running. For some obscure reason, Gigabyte just thought it would be a good idea to also apply different display profiles, which proved to be more annoying than actually useful. It might also be a good idea to stay away from the meeting mode, since it limits the CPU to 15 watts, which in our unit made using the 17X a very sluggish experience. But enough with the nitpicking, let's talk about the good stuff. The Aorus is a total beast when it comes to raw CPU performance. While it cannot keep up with the MSI Titan with its insane 4 fans and huge cooling assembly, it leaves all other mobile CPUs in the dust. The 17X is also available with an i7-12700H, and this guy can beat its non-HX sibling by 12% in our combined performance rating. Against AMD's most powerful chip, the 6900HX we tested in the ROG Zephyrus Duo for example, you get a 23% performance increase. The Aorus can keep up this level of performance without any problems and run stable at roughly 80C and 85 watts during our Cinebench run. Gaming performance for the 17X is a little bit of a mixed bag. While the 3070 Ti in this puppy is quite the powerful chip, we only get average numbers from the big Aorus laptop. Comparing the i9 equipped laptop against the i7 version shows that the problem is the CPU itself. It just needs too much power and outputs too much heat, which results in much higher temps for the GPU and therefore lower clock speeds and therefore less gaming performance. That said, the Aorus still provides an amazing gaming experience. especially thanks to the super fast display. In all modern titles you will easily get above 60 FPS and sometimes above 100 FPS in the highest possible settings. And for an additional FPS boost, the Aorus also comes with a max switch. Popular esports titles will easily be playable at frame rates in the 200s, which will give you the competitive edge for sure. You just have to be aware that the above average CPU performance happens at the expense of the GPU. So there will be faster 3070 Ti's out there. In terms of noise, you can probably already imagine how this is going to go. There's just no way an i9HX and a 3070 Ti can coexist quietly, no matter how much copper you put inside of a laptop. While almost all powerful gaming laptops will get loud under combined load, the Aorus is unfortunately able to almost top out charts in this regard. And also the idle or low load behavior is a little bit annoying since the fans often ramp up without proper cores. So while you are expecting your gaming laptop to be loud when actually playing games, you will have your headset ready. But if you just want to surf the web or write an email, well, not so much. We put together some noise samples for you, so you can get an idea yourself. As always, if you want to dive deeper into our performance analysis, please head over to our written review. You can find out much more about general system performance, stress test results and detailed gaming benchmarks for popular games on our website. So please be sure to give the original article from our very own gaming expert Mario a read. Unsurprisingly, don't expect the 17X to run any endurance battles when it comes to battery life. This puppy just isn't designed to be used away from the wall for more than a few hours. With only around 4 hours in both our Wi-Fi and video playback tests, you should always have the chunky 280 watts power brick close by. Alright folks, let's wrap it up. The Aorus 17X definitely is a mixed bag of goodies. While the only average GPU performance, loud fans and subpar battery life offer nothing to write home about, the clean and sturdy chassis, super fast screen and very impressive CPU performance alongside solid I/O options definitely redeem the chunky gamer. If you are after high frame rates in fast games and maybe want to use your gaming laptop for different applications that can really take advantage of that much CPU grunt, the 17X offers exactly that and might be the perfect gaming workstation hybrid for your workflow. If you are only into gaming, definitely check out the 17X with the i7. It offers a couple of frames more and costs significantly less, while still offering all the good stuff we like about the big Aorus. That would be it for today guys, thanks a ton for watching. If you liked our video, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and maybe watch some of our other videos. I'm Alex, you have been simply amazing and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Take care.